Hello, good day. Good. I'm going to see if I can find myself. Find the live, I mean. It's easier to do this when I can see the comments. Let's see. Yeah, I think I found myself. Yeah, here I am. Hello. Yeah. I can see myself, so that should be okay. Hello, Linda. Yeah, I think everything is fine. No strange things at the moment. Yeah. Hello, hi. It has been a while since I've been live. I think it's over a month ago, I think, before my vacation. So I'm back, sort of, doing lives anyway, and doing a lot for the upcoming retreats. And oh, Anya, I'm sorry, I'm going to have to delete this, otherwise I cannot read the comments. But of course, if you like, comment and share this video, then you might win a gift certificate. You know the deal, you know how it works. Loads and loads going on creative, with all the creativity things. One of the things is that Annette Green, she is also a member of the Elizabeth Craft Designs design team, and she will do a private workshop online on October 15th. And we get a lot of, what I hear here, there are a lot of questions about that. I think the information is out there already. The only thing is, the new thing is, that when Annette goes live in a separate Facebook group on the 15th of October, then every time after her live, Els will go live too and explain things in Dutch. And that's because a lot of Dutch people will participate, and not everybody's English is perfect. So Els will just give a summary of what Annette told during those 3 workshops on October 15th. That's new. Today, hello. It's quite hot here in the Netherlands. We are, well, here in the south of the Netherlands, we are still waiting for rain. In other parts, there has been rain. We had 3 drops, I think, in the past 3 months. And it's still very humid and hot. But I thought, let's do a winter page in the planner, a winter planner. And for that, I'm using the snowflakes from... Yeah, that's the workshop. Okay, I have to look back. Oh, Michelle and McCosh. Yeah, that's the workshop. Yeah, and it's for everybody. I mean, it's in English, so a lot of people can participate. That's no problem at all. I have this set from your sets. I will just leave it there. With a stamp in it, with these snowflakes in it, with a gorgeous slimline in it, with the Christmas ornaments in there, and an example sheet, so to speak. And I wanted to work with the snowflakes because they have the perfect size for what I want to do. And I love them. And there are 7 different snowflakes, so it doesn't get boring. And the technique I'm using today, you can also make a card with it. But I'm going to make a winter planner page with it for my December daily. But you can do a card as well, no problem at all. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with decorations and everything. But I do have an idea with these pop-up elements. And it's not a new set, Patricia. It's a set from last year. It's a whole set from your set. I don't know how they call it. Is there a name on there or a number? No. It's a set. It's a kit. A classic Christmas special kit. But of course you don't have to use it for Christmas. You can use it for winter as well. 3 dies, 1 stamp and 1 inspiration sheet. Yeah. That's the one I'm using because these snowflakes from this set have the perfect size for what I want to do. I want to use the pop-up elements combined with the snowflakes. Hello! I have a fun idea with it and I hope it works. I did not have time to practice, but oh well, we will see how it goes. I also have Esther's stems here, the ones with the text, the bigger ones, because they fit on the page. They actually fit perfect on a slimline page. That's what I discovered this week. I have some Christmas, and I have these two stems from the art journal specials, and they have the snowflakes as well, might come in handy, and I want to use this flower. So I have a lot of things, and so I have this. I had to prepare a couple of things. I could not do everything in this 1 hour. Yeah, the classic Christmas set. That's the one I'm using because I love the snowflakes, the size, and because they're all different. And the pop-up elements is a separate set. It's sold separate, and I think it's 1389 general pop-ups. It came with a Monster collection a while ago, and you can do a lot of things with them, and I'm going to try something new with them today. And I hope it works, but I do think it works. And I'm going to do a bit of mixed media, and I have all kinds of snowy things, and well, I hope it's going to be a lot of fun. Let's start. Just let's start. Okay. What did I do? I have the die I use the most is the planner page. It's the set 4. It's it's the first set of the planner essentials. It's the number 4. It's the base page, so to speak. It's the one I use the most. I already die cutted the snowflakes. They are really, really cute. You can see them. I will just show you. They are so cute. I don't have large hands, but I think you can see it. These are all different, and these are all very cute and great sizes for what I want to do. I also die cutted these are also little snowflakes. Oh, I lost the word for this. I always want to say enhancers, but that's not a word. I lost the word for that one, but you know what I mean. And what I also did is I took some watercolor paper. I always use watercolor paper with these pages because I'm going to use some mixed media techniques. And I just used some leftover papers, and I already die cutted a few of these pop-up elements on a separate paper. That sounds strange, but it will make sense in about 15 minutes, I think. But I will need these, so I will just put them aside. And I'm going to start with my pop-up page itself. And for that I'm also going to use watercolor paper. It's quite heavy, a heavy watercolor paper. It's more cardboard. Reinforcements. Thank you, Sylvia. I'm tired, and when I'm tired, I can't remember names. It's really strange, but I'm really very tired. Oops. My daughter, she went to well, she's in I don't know how you call it, but we saw the second class, the year 2 at middle school, so to speak, and they started off with a camp. So they slept in all these tents last night, and they said it was going to be a very bad weather with a lot of thunder and everything. So I stayed awake all night waiting for that, but it didn't happen. So of course nothing happened, and I'm just a mother and worrying a bit, so I didn't sleep. I'm going to add a page to this page. So this page is going to be my base page, and I'm going to, you can see a line here that happens when you die cut. I'm going to use the width of the paper, which is 10.5 centimeter. I do everything in centimeter, but there's also inches. It's a little over 4 inches, and it's 21 centimeters in length. and about 8.5 inches in inches. So for me it's 10.5 by 21, and I have to use a pop-up part for this. I didn't think that my page is smaller, of course, than 42 centimeters. First problem, but not really a problem. I'm going to do it halfway. Hello. This one is almost 30 centimeters, or what is it? A little over 11.5 inch. It's a standard page. I'm going to do it halfway. So 10.5, I'm going to do 21 centimeters by 10.5. Okay, where's my cutting machine? Ten and a half for me, that's centimeters. By 21. I think they are keeping it a secret what they are going to do on October 15th. This is going to be that halfway, and I'm going to fold this. Okay. If you use a pop-up element, let's see, which ones do we want to use? I want to use 2 on this page. Let's do this one. And let's do this one. No, this one. Oh, I have to put everything on magnet sheets, so I didn't have time yet today, but it's going to happen. You have to make sure, and I think Els told you, and I think David already told you, but I'm going to repeat it. I need a pencil. What comes in the Christmas set? Well, Esther already has a part of the Christmas collection out there already. So, but there is more coming. Did I say too much? Maybe I said too much, but there is more coming. If you only knew what I have on my desk here. Yeah, but I'm not going to show you because it has to be a secret. 21. 10.5. I will just cut this page in half. Approximately. And you have to make sure, just going to draw a thin line, that this part, the middle part, is on the middle line, because that's the line you're going to fold, so to speak. Yeah, Honora, they are doing that on purpose. They don't want to show you what's new yet, or what's coming, and what's Annette going to work with. I think that it was on purpose, just to tease us. So I put this on the line, and I have some washi tape to make sure it's not going to go anywhere I don't want it to go. There we are. And I have my big shots right there, so I'm just going to die cut this. I'm not going anywhere, I'm still here, you just can't see me. You might see the table move in a minute because I'm going to, I don't have an electric machine. I'm quite old-fashioned, I think. I have the hand one. I have to do everything by hand, so I always do everything for the retreat as well. So I have to die cut for 100 people by hand. So my shoulder is a bit sore. So should be ready. Yeah. Good thing, Pat. Like, comment and share, and then you might win a gift certificate. There we go. I don't want to tear the paper I wanted to say, but... So, well, that's it for the pop-up element. It's not very exciting. It's quite easy to do. You saw a whale tap and a ticket die. Okay. Oh, really funny, yeah. You never know what they are coming up with. I'm just going to fold this a bit. Where is my bone folder? I have too much stuff here. Far too much. Ah, there it is. I can never find anything right away. I know it's there. I'm going to sharpen the line. No, not at night, Ans. I work in a hospital and it's quite busy at the moment. And I make long working hours and I have a family and a household I have to do. I mean, life is just life. It's just busy. I mean, I'm not the only one who has enough to do. So I have 2 or 3 nights a week in which I can use 2.5, 3 hours to die cut. So I'm doing my best. I have about 30 hours to go and about 2.5 weeks. So I have to hurry. But it's going to be alright and it's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to it. The set for the class, yeah. So this is actually it. It's quite easy to use. It's really, really easy to use. And I wanted to do this over the page, but I have to do it halfway there. But that's okay. I just want to have some fun in my planner. It's easier to do it on a card. If you do it on a card, you will just use this a bit bigger size card stock behind it, and then you have your card. But I really want it in my planner, so I'm going to do it. I think like this. Yeah. Do my reinforcers, huh? Oh, those are not the big ones. Still fit. Yeah, they still fit. It's going to be a snowflake page. Snowflakes everywhere. Now, the next step is to color everything. You can of course use design paper. Of course you can use it. I mean, everybody has to use what they want. In this case, I want to use sprays to color my page. And there are people shouting outside. I don't know why, but my door is open, so sorry. You just heard that. I have a few colors. These are just ink sprays. And I have a few wintry colors here. The gray, a bit of pink. The blues and another pink, and I have a bit of brown, but then the distress oxide. I just searched what I wanted to use. I also have the speckled egg embossing clays and the oxide. So let's see what we can start with. I think with the light blue. If you have a light blue, that will be perfect for coloring this. And I even think before I'm going to color, I'm going to do something else first. I'm sorry. I always think of some things to do when I'm doing it, when it's an ongoing process in my head. I'm going to use embossing powder with stamps on the bottom. Why not? I have white embossing powder and I have the first mark for it. And I have the stamps. Let's use the snowflake stamps. And maybe this one. I wanted to use this one too, remember? And I want to use a word. Yeah, there we go. Let's do that with the white embossing powder, because it really works great with inks. It's the perfect fit. Let's see. I'm going to use this one. December details, winter, celebrating days. Maybe winter. Let's use the word winter on there. I think that will be absolutely perfect to use on this page. And I wanna... How am I going to do what I want to do? No, let's just stamp this. Let's just stamp it. A bit of too many magnets. Oh. The word winter, why not? Are they? Oh, no, they are not alcohol based. I don't know what they are. No, not alcohol. I'm sure it's not alcohol. It's water based. These are quite common. You can use any ink. I have these from Lindy's, but you can use any ink you like. I'm going to put the word winter a bit like here. Yeah. Because it's going in my planner and it's going to be a winter page. Yeah, let's call it winter. The Versamark, the invisible ink, the slow drying ink. You need that if you work with embossing powders. The sprays are just normal ink sprays, water-based ink sprays. You can use any you like. Yeah, I think it works. It worked. Then we have the white embossing powder. Tap off the excess. Oh, it really looks good. It really works. There we go. It's really invisible, I think, for you, but I can see the lining. No, summer isn't gone yet, but this is for my winter page. This is going to be in my winter planner. A bit of excess powder there, and it takes a little while for the heat tool to heat up. Yeah, there you go. It's just going to melt the ink and the powder, so that I'm going over it with the inks. You can see it again. So for now it's a bit invisible. There we go, that's ready. It's a watermark, can you see it? It works perfect. It has to dry for a bit, but I don't want to do more. I need my stamps again. Yeah, that's true. Watch your stamps, of course. Yeah, it didn't. I didn't do anything wrong with them. I'm going to use the winter flower. Is it dry yet? Almost. I noticed that if you want to do something extra, you have to wait a little bit for it to cool off. Otherwise, yeah. I think it's done. I'm going to place this piece of paper over there. Just a little bit above the winter word. I'm going to do this. Not measuring everything, but it should be straight. Yeah, like this. And I'm going to go back to my washi tape. There we go. And And now I need an acrylic block. I have that here. Put the stamp on there. And I'm going to stamp the flowers partially. There we go. I'm actually masking the stamp to get a partial impression. There we are. I actually don't know who last week's winner is. I don't know if this works. Let's see. Oh yeah, it works. Good. I have a sort of a straight line with the flowers above that. It's a partial stamping technique. It's again not very difficult, but it's a nice effect. It normally gives a very nice effect. Let's heat this up. I'm going to do the same thing. There we go. And the bottom part I wanted to do with the snowflakes. Where are my snowflakes? Oh, there. There we are. I have two different kinds of snowflakes. And I'm actually going to do the same thing here. So, just masking under the word winter this time. Yeah, the first mark is really great to work with. But every slow, clear ink will do, of course. That's one. Where's my other? Here. Oh, it shifted. Stay put. And I'm going to use different ones next to one another. There we go. So that's done. Yeah, I should have thought of a fall project, Christine. I'm going live again next week. Maybe I will do a Halloween one. I don't know if everybody wants that, but it's kind of fun to make. And you can do a lot of things with the mixed media techniques. Oh yeah. Yeah, looks great. I think this is going to be a good idea, using the white embossing powder and then the inks. Yeah, so I'm coming live again next week, I think on Friday. And I might do a Halloween project then. Or a fall project, or a Halloween project, let's see. So, okay, embossing done. Yeah, it's just a fun thing. You'll see it when I go and spray it. Yeah, I don't want to mess up my table, but I think it will be fairly safe to spray like this. Let's see what happens. I always have my kitchen paper here, as we call it kitchen paper. I don't know how you call it. But I have it here just in case. It's a masking technique with a resist technique, and it's not very difficult, but it's just fun to do. Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to spray my base page, my pop-up page, and the pop-up elements. So, a lot of spraying. Paper towels, thank you. We call them kitchen towels. Paper towels, of course, yeah. Again, I'm tired. I can't think of words at the moment. There we are. Good, going to start. I'm not going to make it very difficult for myself. Just going to spray random. There we are. And then I have a water bottle. There's just water in there, nothing fancy. And I'm going to dab. There we are. Part 1. This is just part 1. Yeah, Denise, it's really nice to use it with the distress technique. It will work fine. I will show you in a minute, I'm not ready yet. And it dries really fast, so. Okay, let's use a bit of a darker tone blue. There we go. Watch the magic happen. There we go. It's a really fun and quite easy technique. Well, easy. It's easy if you have done it a few times. You know what I'm talking about. It's if you know how to do it, it's always easy, right? If you don't know, then you're thinking, why are you saying it's easy? I think it's difficult. Yeah, I know. And now you know I use quite thick watercolor paper. This is teal, yeah, tainted love teal they call it. They have very fun names for all their sprays, but you can just use a teal spray. There we are. But this looks fun already. I loved a bit of a grungy look. Let's see, some pink. Pink. Don't know which one. I think this one. So let's test it. No, it's not pink enough. Let's use the pink, the light pink, the taffy salt water pink. Don't want to use too much. Oh. Shake before use. Yeah, it's better. Just a vague touch to not make it too blue. But if you do mixed media, you can use it, you can just restart or use gesso or whatever to until you're satisfied with your work. It really doesn't matter. A little blue. There are no mistakes in mixed media. These have the glimmer, Femke. These are the starburst sprays. There we are. It will straighten again, but always looks a bit warped. A bit. It will be okay as soon as it dries. It's a bit wet at the moment. Okay, that's done. Let's put this aside and get our base page. That one needs a bit of color too. Not specifically a certain color, just a bit of color. Oh. Yeah, mixed media world is is a very fun world with a lot of techniques. It can be overwhelming, especially in the beginning, but just one technique at the time, and by the end, you know, if you know 3 or 4 techniques, you can combine them, but just practice one by one. Otherwise, it will really be too much. I actually took a 7-month course, and every trimester, I think, we learned new things, and we repeated that at the beginning at the 2nd trimester, and repeat, otherwise you will forget, and you learn how materials work. And so, yeah, it's really fun to do. And you can use it in your planner, you can use it in your travel journal, you can use it on cards, you can use it on a canvas, you can use it on just about everything. Autocorrect is a fun thing. So, okay, so it's also messy. Your hands get messy, your table gets messy, everything gets messy, but I don't mind. Well, okay, next step. So now I have my... I'm going to do this a bit more above here. Oh. Yeah. But this is also a thing with mixed media. I'm never satisfied. I'm just going to do it again, until I'm satisfied. There we are. This part also needs to be colored, of course. Almost forgot. Let's do the blue. Oh, why are you not spraying anymore? Oh, there you are. I think I'm using it too much too often. Autocorrect can be so much fun. You're getting a message and you're like, okay, what exactly exactly did I want to type and didn't come across. Airbnb. Who's saying that? Yona, you have an Airbnb, that's fun. There we go. And a heat tool. You cannot do without a heat tool. Otherwise you have to constantly wait hours to get to the next step. There we are. Okay. Yep. So this is going to be like here. I'm going to use, oh, I'm still wet. I'm going to use a turn mount. I have it here somewhere. Yeah, it's like a split pen. It's not a word. I know it's not a word. A split pen. Again, I'm tired and I can't forget. And it's like you can shift it and it will stay in place, so to speak. And here I'm going to think of something else. I'm going to place a picture on there. Yeah, there we are. You can also, if you want to, but it's still a bit wet. That's why it's a bit warped, the paper. But again, I'm always in the process of thinking about things. You can distress the edges and use a bit of gesso. I might do that later. Yeah, okay. Let's first do the pop-up elements, because I'm running out of time again. Pop-up elements, they are here. Let's see how many I can use, because the card is of the card. The page, the half page is smaller than I originally planned it. Okay, the idea is to make more pop-ups, and I'm going to use, I can show you like this. I'm going to place the snowflakes on there, you see? And if you just close it, it will be flat. Yeah, the new paper clip, I will just think of something to keep it closed, but it's still a bit too wet, so it's going to be tomorrow, I think. These are the extra pop-up elements. I die cut it as I showed you in the beginning. I'm going to take my scissors and show you what I thought of. Oh. I hope you can see it. Let's use this one. This is a pop-up element. There we go. If you just glue it to the page, you have an extra. You don't want to glue it like this. I'm going to cut an edge just above the top. Can be even be a bit smaller. There we go. I'm going to do the same with the sides and the bottom. Just a small edge. And again, on the bottom and on the side. There we are. Is it still too much? Maybe. I'm going to cut off a bit more, but I don't want to cut off everything. There we are. Yeah. I think this is fine. Just a bit more here. Good. Now, oh, this is crooked. But that will be okay because I'm going to do something else with that. Now I have a small extra pop-up, but how do I want to use it? I'm actually going to use it to, I'm going to glue it on the page, and I'm going to use the several of these extra pop-ups to do that. And how it works, I will show you in a minute. Where's my glue? Yeah, Penny, I'm shaking a bit. Yeah, but as I said, it's okay to make a mistake. You will just think of something else to do. I'm going to put some bit of glue on the edges. I'm going to let's do the first one here. Oh, don't go anywhere. You have to dry first. Yeah. And this is how it works. I'm going to do a few more. I'm going to cut around the pop-up elements. I'm going to use glitter in a minute. So I think my whole house will be glitter after that. There we go. It's exactly the same, but smaller. It's really cute. It's so small that I have to help the upper edge a bit, but it works. Oh, a quarter instead of a trimester. A quarter, I think that's what it's called. And it was 3 months. Every time it was a period of 3 months. You got all new techniques in 3 months. And then there was a break. And after the break, we repeated the techniques and started with new ones. I learned a lot. Where do we want this one? Let's do it here. It's so fragile. Okay, and let's try. I'm going to use a long one. Let's fold it first. Oh, where's the folding line? Yeah, it's going to be a fun page. I can, if it's like this, I can show you a few things. There's going to be glitter on the, but I can show you how it's going to look. You can see it better than I do. Not a smaller one. It's going to be like this. Can you see it? So, again, this is just repeating the process. I will make this my last one. Okay. It's the same thing again. Oh. No, I tried to do it directly on the page, but you have to fold, then you get 2 folds. You might be able to do it, but it's not handy in a planner. In a planner, You can do it on a card, I think. But you have to, if you want to do this, you have to fold multiple times. And that's fine, but I don't know how to do that in a planner yet. Maybe I will find a way in the future. Okay, now this one has to dry for a bit, but this one I can help bending up because I want to be able to close my planner page. So they have to be able to fold up like this. Okay. That's that. Oh. No, we don't have a dog, Sue. It was the neighbor's dog. He does that a lot. Barking. There we go. This is the way I want it in my planner. And you can do a double fold, sure, but I think this is just more handy in my planner. That's all. There's nothing else to it. I can use the glitter. I have the, where is it? Where is my glitter? So many things here. Oh yeah, here. There we go. I have the cool diamond glitter, and you can just put a bit of glue on there and then the glitter. No problem at all. But you can also use, there are so many things you can use as snow. I have the snow crystal pen and the ice crystal pen. I just don't have a lot of time anymore, but I will try to finish or at least glue a few snowflakes on there. The big one is going to be right here. That's one. Let's see which one we can use best over here. Yeah, Yona, they are so cute, those pop-up thingies. And you can use them any way you want to use them. This was just an idea that popped in my head at the beginning of this week. And I'm just doing it as an experiment right now. Oh. Way too hot in California. It seems to be hot everywhere. Let's do this one here. Okay, well, this is just a fun thing. Let's see where everything goes. There we go. Oh, stay put. Nope, doesn't want to stay put. And the last one. Yeah, it's possible that things are out of stock, of course. Else knows exactly what's coming and what's not. I have no idea. some things don't come back in on the website, and sometimes things do come back on the website. It kind of depends, I think. Does it work like that? Yeah, oh, that's the only thing that's sticking out. Didn't think of that. But it works. Where's my, here. Yeah, I'm almost done. I think that the idea is, you can understand what I'm doing, right? I'm just folding it that way, then it will pop up. It's just a fun element in the planner, and this will go here. Well, I think you can see what I want to go, where I want to go. Yeah. Well, I think I showed you the basic of what I wanted to show you, and you can of course do anything you like if you want to do something like this, or do the double fold thing as you were talking about. And the resist technique is just fun. The snowflake is always beautiful, and I'm going to put some glitter on there. There's going to be some snow on there, but well, you will see the end result later this week, I think. Yeah, I think it's really funny. Yeah, it's just a fun idea. I just had this idea at the beginning of the week, and I said, that's what I'm going to do. And I think it's worked. Yeah, it does. It has. Okay, well, my time is up, I think. Thank you so much for watching. Next week it will be, I think it will be either a Halloween project, or an autumn project, something like that. But you will see. I have to think of something. Thank you so much for watching. And I will see you next week. Bye bye.